Picture this. You step back from your quilt block, ready for that ta-da moment. And you notice that your seams are wobbly. Your points are kind of doing their own thing. And this quilt does not look like the pattern photo, nor what you had envisioned in your mind. So now what? Hey Star Stitchers, I'm Christen from I See Stars Quilting, where we keep quilting fun, approachable, and totally judgment-free. Today we're talking about that moment when you honestly try your best, but your quilt still kind of turns out wonky. Maybe the top is crooked or the colors feel off to you. Maybe it just didn't match the picture that you had in your head when you were envisioning this quilt from the very beginning. But I want you to take a deep breath. Let's walk through what to do when your quilting skills feel like they've missed the mark and why it might be more of a win than you think. No, I'm not kidding about this. My quilting friends, here is what no one tells you loud enough. Quilting has a learning curve. Even with all of the tools, all of the tutorials and the templates, things go sideways. Fabric can shift, seams play hide and seek, and sometimes your brain has a beautiful plan, but your hands, they didn't get that memo. And in that moment, it's easy to think, maybe I am just not good at this. But I want to tell you, friend, that every quilter, even the pros at this point that you follow online, have made a hot mess of a quilt situation as many times as they have fingers on their hands, okay? Probably even more than that, but at least that will be what they admit to, right? So let's talk about what to do next instead of beating yourself up. Step 1, celebrate what went right. First, resist the urge to only see the flaws. Take a breath, look at your quilt, and find 3 things that went really well. Maybe your seams are getting really, really strong. Maybe you tried a tricky new technique or a new block. Maybe you finally used that fabric that you've been hoarding in your stash for 5 freaking years. That matters, and that is progress. Growth in quilting isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, learning, and experimenting. And if you are doing that, you are on the right track. Progress over perfection, always. Step number 2, when something feels off, try and figure out why. Is it technical? Maybe your seams are not quite a 1/4 inch. Maybe it was a hair off, or like a piece of fabric got stretched somewhere in there. The good news is that technical skills can be practiced. You can measure, you can test, you can tweak, and I've got some videos that can help with that too. They're all on my channel. Check out the playlist down below. But maybe it's not technical. Maybe it's a creative, like, uncomfortable feeling that you have. Maybe the colors don't speak to you, or the layout feels flat. Creative missteps are just part of the developing your style, right? I grant you permission to play with your fabric without pressure. I know sometimes that's harder than it seems like it would be, but it's okay if that happens because you learn from it and you move on, right? Step number 3 is you don't always have to fix it. Hot take here, but you don't have to fix every mistake on your quilt. Yes, you are more than welcome to rip out all the seams and redo the whole darn quilt top if it makes you happy. But sometimes the better move in a situation like this is to keep going. Finish it, use the quilt, gift it, hug it, call it a learning quilt. I have many, many of those, okay? I have lots of those learning quilts, all right? And they're not perfect, but they're mine. And I can point out every single mistake to you. Don't get me wrong. I can point out all the mistakes and I can show you all the points where I was like, this is not working. But those quilts, they taught me something that no perfect quilt ever could teach me. And also, 99% of the people won't even see the flaws that you're obsessing over. I guarantee that, because they will be so amazed with the fabrics and the gorgeous patterns and the fact that you actually cut up fabric and sewed it together in a quilt, and now they can use it and they feel wrapped up in love with it. They're not obsessing over the fact that 2 points don't match up, my friend, okay? They're not. Step number 4 is to keep a visual record. And one of my favorite habits is taking photos of every single quilt that I make, even the awkward ones. And yes, I do totally take them like Pinterest worthy style, where I lay them out. I take the whole full on shot. I take the nice clean shot. I take all of the shots, because a year from now, you'll look back and you'll go, whoa, I remember that quilt. It was a hot mess. And I have come so far since then. That crooked block, that block that I left in that was upside down, that is proof of bravery. That odd color combo that I was obsessed with, and I tried it. It might even grow on you in a year's time, okay? Progress is sneaky, but your photo album doesn't lie. Your quilts are the chapters in your creative story. Step number 5 is to find your quilty people. When your confidence takes a hit, do not isolate yourself. You need to connect with other quilters. Talk to other quilters. Share your oops moments. Laugh about it. We've all been there. I guarantee it, okay? And that's why I created this Sister Inner Circle. It's a cozy, private space where every project is welcome. Every level of quilter is welcome. We meet weekly and we share real stories, not just the highlight reels, and we cheer each other on. If that sounds like your kind of place, the link is down in the description box down below. I would love, love, love for you to be a part of our group. So what happens when your quilting skills miss the mark? You pause, you reflect, you decide what you need to do next. Maybe it's time for more practice. Maybe it's rest. Maybe it's just grace and finishing the darn thing anyways. Your worth isn't measured in points or perfection. It's measured in creativity, courage, and your willingness to keep going. So keep stitching, friend. You are doing so much better than you think. And if you want more support, check out this video right here. The most common beginner quilting mistakes and how to avoid them. I'll walk you through it very gently, just like I always do. I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. I'm Kristen with I See Stars Quilting. If you are not subscribed to my channel, why not? Why not hit that button? Why not get some more quilty goodness in your life and some happy, joyful, fun videos coming at you every single week? I love to share the things that I learn. Hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll see you next week. Bye.